Yo, and we are live. Come on, come on. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't, and what we is here today on a Friday afternoon. For me, it is a long weekend, so it is an even better Friday afternoon than usual. Because not only do I get an extra day off, but I get an extra day off, and I get a One Piece chapter. So I am damn happy I didn't get a break this week. So before we get into the chapter, if you have not read the chapter already, alright, you know where to do so. The link to the chapter is in my Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description down below. Join the Discord, alright? Go over to chapter links, okay? Chapter's there. Read the chapter. Follow along with me if you haven't, alright? Without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. But just before we do, you know what to do. You know what helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Alright, give us a thumbs up. It does help and it is appreciated. Alright, and you know, like I said before, join the Discord. It definitely it's a growing little community to help talk about things everyone loves, like anime and manga. So, no more wasting time. Alright. One Piece chapter 1016. Whoo. It feels so damn crazy to say we're at 1016. Like, dude, chapter 1000 was over 16 weeks ago? What? That just feels crazy to me. Wano is insane at the moment, alright? It is beyond hype, okay? Chapter 1016, this is Otama. Yo, I love this cover page. Cover request by Honey, Nameko, Ninja Zoro, and Shinobi Cat dodge spears thrust into an attic. This feels like a perfect callback to Shinobu and Nami, alright? I love this. Also, Zoro, low-key, kind of filthy that this isn't your outfit for the raid, if I'm being all there. Like, look at this man. He's like my boy Jiraiya. You know, he's got the thongs on. He's gone full ninja. He's got a little bit of body mesh. He's got his swords on his back for once. I kind of rate this Zoro look. All right, not gonna lie. Luffy aiming for the roof. The decisive battle of Onigashima is heating up. The extreme Luffy aiming for the roof. The decisive battle on Onigashima is heating up. The extremely popular Volume 99 is currently on sale. Things are heating up, you say? Well, hello. I tell you what, and you know, just saying, alright? Just saying. This chapter, I know it's titled Otama, but I mean, give me a little bit of Sanji vs. Queen, maybe some Sanji vs. King, you know? Yeah. Give me some Yamato versus Kaido, come on. Alright, it is a Friday, and I feel like I deserve a treat like this, alright? Alright, let's get straight into it. Page 1, Wano Flower Capital. Ooh, no. The sounds echo through the night. Wahaha, giahaha, drink up, sing. Yo, and we've got the geisha granny I gotta remember her name, but we've got the geisha granny dancing around, playing her, I don't know if that's a shamisen or not. I think it's actually something else. Not entirely sure. But we've got the kids with their masks on, drinking for the first time for the year. Or, you know, maybe not, because this is the flower capital, but we've got kids drinking clean water. Boys' bellies out, beating drums. I love it. Isn't it beautiful, Otoko? Yep. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yo, we haven't seen these guys in a minute. The Fire Festival is a celebration that honors the dead. We lit this bonfire in the hopes that it would be visible in the heavens. Ooh, okay, I'm just saying, would it be a little bit tragic if all the scabbards die by the time the flower capital, by the time Onigashima lands on the flower capital? Alright? I know it's a bit dark, but say all the scabbards die and bam, Onigashima drops on the flower capital, and then they just flop out the 9 red scabbards on the ground, you know, limp as a boneless fish. And everyone's just like got that internal moment where it's like the ghosts came back and they still failed. Because there's like a lot of spiritual stuff going on in this raid at the moment. We've got this where they're talking about it's honoring the dead, alright? The Fire Festival is about honoring those that have passed on. We know they've got those lanterns that they light up for the dead. But like one thing that we sort of just, it really goes under the radar is Big Mum taking out that tree that binds the spirits away. You know what I mean? So some comeuppance is coming our way, I am sure. If you're watching at the moment and following along, don't be afraid to drop a comment in the comment section down below, by the way. Alright. I hope that Daddy can see it. Ha ha ha. Oh, Rotoko. This hurts even more knowing that you're not his biological kiddo. With the skies this clear, I'm certain he can. He's probably watching over us intently, determined to see what becomes of you in the future of this country. Yasui. Peace, my guy. Peace. Peace to Yasui. Ooh, here we go. Onigashima still flying high. We know it's just hit the mainland. Oh, and I see CP0. This is what I want. This is some juicy stuff. Castle interior. Visitors reception. They refused to surrender, despite the loss of Straw Hat Luffy. That's right so far. We're about to get a tally. We're about to get a tally up. An additional 5,000 soldiers have been incapacitated. That means the forces on each side should stand at 24,000 versus 3,000. Ooh, 24,000 versus 3,000. The odds are not in our favour yet, but is this taking into account all the gifters? Come on. However, the pleasurers and waiters on the live floor have turned against Queen. Yes, come on. Yo! What? This... Whoa! Are they trying to say that 4,000 of the pleasurers and waiters have flipped sides? I know, like, it's only a... I know it's only fodder, but I mean, like... The pleasurers, okay, they're good fodder. I don't care what you say. If you don't feel pain, they're going to fight to their heart's content. So, we're equaling out an extra couple of thousand on the enemy side anyway. However, the pleasurers and the waiters on the live floor have turned against Queen Sama. When you account for these 4,000 men switching sides, the totals are 20,000 versus 7,000. That's not taking into consideration the gifters. Are we gonna get to see that this chapter? The chapter is about Otama. Is this the decisive moment where it flips? It is hard to believe the disparity in manpower is actually shrinking. What an unexpected turn of events. It seems like the state of this battle is constantly changing as more information comes to light. It feels like stuff's gotten too right, Ruben, we've got one of the Marys here. Momonosuke has fallen too. Excellent, the samurai will finally lose their resolve when they hear their little lord is dead. Yeah, let's go break their spirits. Bao Huang, two things here. Bao Huang, love you to death, but damn, no wonder you're on Kaido's side. You're a savage girl. You're a savage little hobbit. Number two, most important thing about this. That horse gifter in the background there, that dude, like, as ugly as he looks, he lucked out. In terms of gifters, this dude hit, he hit triple sevens, man. He got the lotto. Neck up, changed into a horse. Oh no, he's in hybrid form constantly. That is, out of all the gifters, he's in, like, the top 5% of not had crap go wrong, alright? So that's, definitely an important one. Definitely an important one. Yo. The same floor, Nami, Usopp, and Otama. The climate act I invented is talking? Does that make me even more of a genius? Smartest. Top 3 IQ in the East Blue. And that's your conclusion. Think, Nami, think. You fool. No, it's like I keep trying to tell you. It's me. The one they used to call Zeus. Why are you in my climate act? Weren't you eaten back there? Well, after my soul left my body, started to get really dizzy. That new kid Hera was about to absorb me. When Nami extended her climb attack towards us, considering these black balls a parting gift, consider these black balls a parting gift, it was like she swiped me from her right before I was eaten. Yo, if you didn't know already, I was one of the very, very few people out here to call this weeks ago. Alright, I called this weeks ago on Twitter. You can go check it, reference it, date it if you need to. Alright, I called this. What I didn't call, though, is how creepy it is to see Zeus in the climb attack. Holy hell, why are you moving around like that? Yo, the innuendos. The innuendos are going to be endless. And look at me now. I've been given a new lease on life. What? I didn't sign up for an annoying sentient weapon? That's right, you still haven't forgiven me. But I can't leave without Mama's powers. I'm curious. I'm actually a little bit curious here because we know that to a mostly reasonable extent that the homies can't hurt Big Mum, and Big Mum's sort of immune to the damage of the homies, right? But does Big Mum's soul fruit sort of work like Sugar's toy fruit, where once she creates the person or creates the homie, does she have to sort of give it an instruction? Does she have to give it a contract, per se, for it to listen to her? Because could this Zeus now be completely independent of Big Mum, or is this Zeus here going to, fall back in line with following and listening to what Big Mum says? Like, if Nami comes across Big Mum, is this Zeus going to turn on Nami again? Or is this Zeus sort of just, free? Free as can be. Hey, we've reached the stage. It's time to start giving orders, Tama. Okay. Okay, Bao Hong. That's Bao Hong and the Gifters. It's next to Usopp and Tama. Ooh, everyone on Onigashima. I have more news for you. The enemy leader, Momo. Bao Hong-sama, behind you. It's the Straw Hat crew. No! 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 I didn't see it coming. Oh! Oh! Yo, she's top for a reason. Huh? Usachi-kun? What? Ulti! Out of nowhere! Yo! I'm sorry. Ulti and Jack, they're the two pillars holding the Beast Pirates up from failure, alright? Everyone else in... Kaido, Ulti, and Jack, they're the only Beast Pirates, right? Maybe you can argue King when King stopped Sanji from freeing Momo, but they're the only Beast Pirates that are just perpetually like, nah, we're doing stuff, we're getting this done, alright? No wasting time, we ain't going on smoko, alright? We're just doing our job, alright? Everyone else is just like, I can't be bothered. Queen's like, I can't. I'm gonna go eat a little bit. See you guys. Ulti coming through with clutch. She headbutts Usopp in the back of the head as well. That is fierce. Yo, and she looks freaking fire here. Oh, I love Ulti. Yo, is Ulti my favorite? Man, I need to reassess who my favorite Beast Pirates are. Because Ulti is just sort of clutching it. It's all because of her, isn't it? Huff, huff. She keeps converting our allies to your side one by one. Even Big Mum. Oh, yo. No. Okay, I'll keep reading. I gotta keep reading. Because otherwise I'm gonna come straight back to this. Even Big Mum, huh? Osama, how can she still be standing? It's your fault Pei is hurt. Yeah, I thought I already told you. And Nami is Oh, this chapter. Yo. I don't even think I'm halfway through the chapter. Keep your hands off her. And Zeus turns into a freaking mace. Alright, he manipulates, because it's made of pop greens. Usopp did make it so it could change shape. Alright? When Nami asked him to fix up the climb attack when she got it back in Zo. But after the time skip and that. Zeus turns into a mace and she clubs Ulti. She whoops her side of the head. Ears are ringing and all. I wonder if Ulti's horns cracked from this. Nami, you can use your tact like usual. I'm just here to help you. Zeus, the ultimate buddy. This is unbelievable. Zeus, living up to the name of being a homie. Zeus is Nami's true homie. Her skin is crazy hard, but her insides must be messed up after what Mama did. She'll go down in one shot if we strike her with a bolt of thunder. With a thunderbolt. I don't know how many times have we thought Ulti was down. I mean, my girl, say what you will, she goes to the gym, alright? She don't skip lower body, she don't skip upper body, alright? Bench, squat, deads. My girl Ulti is out here doing it all, and she's recovered the next day to go back and double down. I can't use a attack that big. Otama will get hit too. Huh? What's this? It looks like a laser shutter? Oh! Usopp. Usopp looks freaking... Usopp kind of looks beastly here. This is kind of weird. Huh? Lethal. Green star. Usopp shoots Ulti in the side. Sargasso. And a giant vine shoots out, entangling Otama out the way, and just growing off Ulti. What? I split them up. Do it now, Nami. Weather egg. Time for a thundercloud, right? So Zeus can still be the thundercloud as well. So he's... Oh. Did Nami just... Nami's taking a goddamn step up in gains here. You're damn right, Paragon Conditioning. Usopp definitely coming in clutch here. Zeus? Not anymore. Give me a new name, Nami. Cotton? I swear if Usopp tries to... not Usopp. If Chopper starts to try and eat Nami's climb attack in future. I am Zeus, Nami's right-hand man. Brace yourself. Let's do this, Zeus. And Zeus looks fiercely angry here. Thunderbolt. Nami comes down with the Thunderbolt. She cracks over the head with the Thunderbolt, right? Ulti, best gal on the... best gal on the beast. To be discussed later. Ulti comes through, clutches anything, alright? Clutches anything, dives out the way. Nami's shook. Ulti's like, it's over. You're dead. I'm get you here and now, alright? You are done in. No, it's not. It's my job. Zeus, on the 180, comes around. So Nami's got heat-seeking attacks now. Nami I should say Nami and Zeus. So Zeus absolutely just decimates Ulti here. He goes straight through her. And I mean, Ulti's taken some attacks that have put a hole in her already. After this chapter, I need to go back, because I'm pretty sure Big Mum literally put a hole in this girl. A couple of chapters ago. To make sure our attacks land. Ulti's dusted and drops down again. What? Thud. They beat Ulti-sama? This is just like what happened to Page 1-sama. Now 2 of the Flying 6 have been defeated. What? That's not what you wanted to report, my girl. That is not what you wanted to report. What? It can't be. This is unheard of. Are they backing us into a corner? The Beast Pirates are shook. So we got Page 1 and we got Ulti down in the dust. Banged out, right? Then, my guy Drake, red flag, backstabbing Drake's just like, dipping. Sorry, betrayed me. I betrayed you. Let's leave on mutual. Half of the Flying 6 down and out. This is actually pretty big in terms of their fighting force being oosed right now. Bao Hong Summer, everyone can hear you. Oh no, I didn't mean to broadcast that. Kia, what the hell? It's a monster. Yo, and the other Flying Six are filthy about this. But, what do we have here? Okay. So, Sasaki looks a bit beat up. Frankie, and he's back in human form. So, Frankie's been putting in the work on Sasaki. Like to see that, my guy. Like to see that. Who's a bit stuffed up, and we're getting closer to seeing a little bit under that mask. Alright, interesting. Yo, and Black Maria just looking ready to go ham. Wobble wobble, Green Star Devil. Hey Tama, I don't really get it, but she seems to be a transmitter. Give your orders. Right. This is Otama. Ooh, it's happening! Dude, this has been hyped up for like 2 years now. It's got to be 2 years now. This is Otama, huh? Yo, the Beast Pirates are about to take a... Oh, yeah. This is Otama, huh? And Queen's looking up like shook AF. That's her, our master. And we see Speed. We see... I'm going to remember his name. Daifugo. There we go. And Gazelle Man. Otama-chan, scientist shook. We see Beppo in the offskirts doing nothing. Yo, and we're at the top of Onigashima here. We're back in the top of the clouds, and we're back to Yamato versus Kaido. Straw Hat and Odin's Brat are already dead. If you're going to play, you should learn to protect your pieces. A snot-nosed kid like you throwing off your chains? You think you can just leave? That's right. I'm going to sail the seas with Luffy. After I drive you out of Wano, Kaido. When he laughs, you know what we must do, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like I'll settle for anywhere else, Yamato. I've been staying here because Wano is special. Oh, Kaido, always dropping ominous foreshadowing. Oh, actually... Yo, we just cut away. Kaido just goes straight from dragon form clean into hybrid. He ain't messing around. You have no chance against me. Just accept your fate and become this country's shogun. No way. I already know I'm not gonna beat you. Luffy is the one Kozuki Odin was waiting for. I'm just going to hold you off until he gets back. Don't expect me to go easy on you, Yamato. No! Yo, okay. First things first. Shot through the heart here. Break next week. Doing me dirty, Oda. Doing me dirty. I know you need your rest. And you're allowed your rest. But doing me dirty, man. It hurts the soul. Alright? It hurts the soul when you take a break. Kaido. Back into hybrid form. Alright? Dude just always looks just... freaking godly. Alright? It is unrealistically godly at that. And I always need to point this out because I'm waiting for it to be used. I'm waiting for a mix between Crocodile impaling Luffy and Rob Lucci here, right? But if you look here, right freaking there on that panel, on this last page, okay? When Kaido and Yamato are staring each other down, something very important to pay attention to here is Kaido's tail. Dude looks like he's got a scorpion tail. We see it clearer in earlier panels in the arc, alright? He has a freaking blade attached to his tail. I am telling you, alright? I am waiting for the moment, right? Round 3, Luffy comes back. Everyone thinks, oh my god, Luffy's gonna win. Kaido grabs either arm of Luffy and just impales him with his tail blade. Alright, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now, alright? This arc is just like a giant reference to every arc in One Piece. It's just they're taking some of the best parts of all the different arcs and just throwing it into one, alright? This is the second half of One Piece's climax. This is a decade of One Piece's climax building up here, right? I'm telling you, we're getting Kaido doing that tail stuff, alright? Until I see Kaido stab someone with his tail or attack with his tail, like a cut, I'm telling you, the fight's not over. But yo, we have this clash here, this fierce clash. Conqueror's Haki, I'm telling you, I've had arguments in the past with Eggs for Brekkie, alright, with Daniel in the previous chapters. You guys know him. We've had arguments about whether or not Yamato had Conquerors or not. Kaido is using Advanced Conquerors on his club here. Yamato is blocking, seemingly having this Haki clash. Unless Yamato is KO'd here, I gotta say, Yamato's got Conqueror's Haki, and I don't think that's a stretch, because look at all the other beasts that have Conqueror's Haki, and look at their kids, alright? You have Roger's kid, Ace, Conqueror's Haki, alright? Big Mum's beautiful son, Charlotte Charles Barclay Katakuri, Mr. Slam Jam, for those of you that know, alright? My guy, Katakuri, Conqueror's Haki, okay? Dragon's kid, Luffy, Conqueror's Haki, alright? Yamato, I feel like if anything, this just confirms that Yamato has Conqueror's Haki, so I mean, hey, can't complain, especially if she becomes a Straw Hat, considering she really wants to sail with the Straw Hats from here on out. It wouldn't hurt to add some more Conqueror's Haki users to the mix of Straw Hats. Alright, let's have a look at these color spreads. Oh, this is juicy. Yo. The Nami versus Ulti. Do I think Ulti's out for the arc? I don't think Ulti's out for the arc. I think she's getting her ass back up. Oh. Yep. Yeah, I'm doubling down. Ulti's getting back up again before this arc's over. Yo, this coloring on this last panel here looks freaking sick. We see like the light of Kaido's fire, or realistically that might even be the Flower Capital's fire in the background, shining a light through the roof cavity of Onigashima, just illuminating Yamato. That coloring there looks freaking amazing. Yo. Alright. I wanted to check... Yo, nah, Nami's power-up's sick. Alright, I wanted to check on Ulti. Going here, when Ulti's got Otama, we get a full frontal view of Ulti, alright? There's no hole on her, but I'm thinking it's a chapter 1014, maybe, that we get the, Godzilla Blaster Cannon. So, gonna go have a look here. Doubling back around. Ooh. Man. Alright, we got Yamato still downstairs. Is this the one with the cannon? Maybe I have not gone far enough back. This is Okiku getting jacked up. Okay. No. Maybe we're looking at 12. Ooh, went a little too far there. Itch. Ooh. Tis but an itch. This is important to me, guys, alright? You don't have to agree with it, but it's important to me. Okay, so we get Ulti versus Big Mom here. Yo, that means Ulti was up within 3 chapters of copying one of the biggest hits in the series from Big Mom. My girl, seriously underrated in her feats. I mean, seriously underrated. Okay, she's right. Oh, not even that. It's 2013. Oh, sorry, 1013. So, what that means is it was only 2 chapters. She was only out for 2 chapters. That just don't seem fair. That's some unrealistic durability, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, here we go. The Mesa Cannon. There we go. See, this... It is on her right side. So if we compare that with where it looks like she's hit here... Dun-dun-dun-dun, it looks like it just sort of nicked her right side and put a hole through her cape. Okay? So it sort of did... see, I don't know if I like that or not. I know she's got a small waist, but a direct hit's a direct hit. Although, then again, I don't want to see Ulti out. Nami is now strong ability-wise. Yes! Damn right, Nami is now strong ability-wise, alright? Okay. The Straw Hats have slowly but surely been creeping in power level. They might not have the greatest defense, but in terms of their attack, like potency and combatability, right? If you look at them, Nami's got a Yonko level attack, okay? Especially now with Zeus, now that that's cemented in. So, okay, we've got the Monster Trio. The Monster Trio just have their own unique abilities, okay? We know roughly how strong they are. We expect them all to be commander level, and they're all super impressive and all that good stuff, right? But if you go past the Monster Trio, you've got Frankie. Frankie, whoo! You all forget this guy has an Admiral level attack. He has Kizaru's a laser beam, alright? And he never whips it out because he's only got a limited amount of them. But low key, that is super impressive because it's not just like it's scary on a pacifista having that like laser beam attack and technology. But in the hands of someone that's got free thought and can use it in a creative way and isn't just programmed to use it in a specific scenario, alright? That is so much more deadly, alright? And like, I know he's not set up for it, right? But there's no reason to say he in Shogun Frankie, when he's got all of his Wapple metal on, right? Realistically, that's the most durable metal in the entire One Piece verse, okay? We saw Whitebeard struggle to quake metal like that, you know what I mean? So in terms of durability, he can tank some heavy attacks. Like Frankie, severely underrated character. Frankie in Shogun Frankie, severely underrated character. He's taller than Big Mom, right? He's got one of the most durable metals covering his entire body, head to toe, alright? And he's got an Admiral level attack, even if he can only use it in a limited succession, you know what I mean? Severely underrated character, by far. Nami, okay? We have Nami here. I'm just saying straight up, Yonko level attack. She's got crap all defense, but in terms of her durability has gone through the roof in recent years, okay? I mean, just look at her here. How many times has Ulti smacked her up? Or even if it's off screen, said she's been smacked up, and she's back up, okay? She is just persevering. She's doing the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Robin. Love Robin. Head to toe, love Robin, okay? She is severely underutilized in the series. She has very little fights, which is great, because it leaves room for ridiculous levels of versatility and combatability, because you've never seen a limit from her, really. Okay? I mean, she has perception enough to catch Hakuba. Okay? I know we haven't been told that Robin has Haki. Okay? And we haven't been shown that Robin has Haki. But, I mean, to put it in perspective, when Hakuba was attacking everyone in the Colosseum, the only person that blocked Hakuba was Rebecca, because she was the only person in that bout that had observation Haki. Okay? And she didn't even successfully block. She parried enough to not get killed, right? And still copped bleeding before Hakuba flipped out. Maybe Nami can now fly through her Zeus climb attack like a broomstick, which makes her epithet Weather Witch more likely. Ooh, okay. I see you. I see you there. Alright, I like that. I'll rate with that. Although, see, now that she's got this ability, and now that Zeus can like do freeforming stuff like this, I think she might start doing elemental weapons. Okay? Like, if you go back to very early concept art in One Piece, one of the best looking things in the concept art was Nami with a robot arm and a battle axe. She looked freaking fierce. Alright, she looked like a straight up Goliath of a fighter. Alright? It's only taken 20 years, but think about it here, right? She's got the climb attack now. Zeus can turn into a mace, freeform, turn around, spin around, whatever. What is to stop Zeus here turning into, say, a sword, right? And then Nami just doing the Sasuke lightning sword. You know what I mean? Like, this gives so much more potential. And because it's the freeform, like, we see here, Zeus can freeform. He can actively turn around, change shapes, right? I mean, I'm just saying, we could get some really crazy creative stuff here. We're in Wano, alright? Could you imagine what would happen if we can get some sea stone stuck in here? Because Zeus is a homie. He's not a he's a byproduct of a devil fruit, but he's not a devil fruit user. So there might be some capabilities here that Nami can like store sea stone handcuffs in her climb attack, right? Next time she's fighting someone like Ulti, alright? Just think of it, right? We have like a commander level person coming at Nami and we're like, oh, there's no chance. Nami is going to get absolutely ragdolled. Okay, we got no clue how she's going to win. And then out of nowhere, like, Katarina Devon, right? The insane Blackbeard biddy coming at her, just like, oh, you're too beautiful. I'm gonna cut your head off and store it in my bedroom, right? She's charging at Nami, and Nami's like, oh no, please don't. Slap some cuffs on her, she's nerfed, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Nami's out here with Zeus mace. She goes Thor, alright? Nami coming in with a Thor hammer. She swings her climb attack, Zeus turns into a giant-ass hammer, and we just get some thunderbolts, alright? I'm just saying, it's a little filthy, but this is so OP, like, I'm pretty sure the homie ability is OP. Yeah, definitely. Dude, I forget his name. I think it's Ryakugo? The 6th Division Commander of the Whitebeard Pirates. The dude with the living chainmail mace, or flail. Dude, that was sort of like, ugh, okay, it's not that great. This shits on that. Like, I am not even kidding. This shits on that. Alright? Zeus just being able to freeform, turn around, pump himself up, changing shapes. Like, dude, he could essentially... There's nothing to say that he couldn't wrap someone up for Nami to electrocute them now. Okay? Like, you gotta think. This is actually busted AF for Nami. Yo... Oof. She would... just gotta keep Nami away from Big Mum. Don't let her lose the power up. Keep it for life. You know what I mean? I wonder, if Big Mum dies, do any of the homies, especially made from her soul, just like stop to exist? Or do they keep existing because she's already taken that lifespan off her and put it in something? Because Nami has essentially stolen years off Big Mum at this point in time. I'm just saying, alright? I'm just saying. Yo, we've got 5 people watching the stream. How's it going, everyone? You know what you can do to help out the channel if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this and for live streams and that. Give the video a thumbs up. It is appreciated. But, yo, Nami... I don't know what's more impressive here. Nami getting some ridiculous power up. Right? Or the fact that Ulti just keeps copping hit after hit after hit. And she just keeps getting back up just like, oh no. I mean, seriously. Yo. So Nami goes from just the little, I'm going to refrain from calling it a knob, but okay. She goes from, she's holding the climb attack. So Zeus's face is in the front of the climb attack, right? His body freeform moves to the edge, extends the edge, right? Then, when attacking Big Mum, the edge expands out and turns spiked and clubbed, alright? And then, Big Mum Nami spawns the cloud out of it, and Zeus's face comes out in the cloud. So Zeus can freeform in every part of the climb attack now. He can still be the cloud, but he's not just a cloud anymore, because he's no longer a soul in a cloud. The soul sort of was absorbed into the climb attack, so the soul itself is a climb attack. So, and hear me out here, okay? We know the climb attack isn't just capable of clouds and lightning. One of the big things was heat balls. Did Nami sort of cheat here, and does she have a Prometheus version of Zeus as well? Can Zeus turn into fire now as well? Like, I know that might be a bit of a stretch, because Nami just sort of relies on her lightning more than anything, and it's comfortable for her and it's comfortable for Zeus. But I mean, we know that the climb attack... We know that the climb attack is... capable of both fire and... Well, not fire, but heat. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It might be a thing in the future, you know what I mean? Alright. I went through the effort to get it up before. I've got to look at it. So, Ulti has just taken hit after hit after hit. We need to do a tally here of... Chat, help me out. What's the tally of all the attacks that Ulti has copped so far? She copped some pretty hefty hits from Luffy. She copped an off-guard Thunder Bagua from Yamato. Alright. Then she's chased Nami and Usopp. Copped a few little hits there and here and there. I know she got done in the same thing Usopp used against Bao Huang this chapter. What's it called? I have to scroll over to that. I always forget what it's called. The Venus flytrap looking thing. Where is it? Green Star Devil. So she got hit in a Green Star Devil as well, right? Then after getting freed out of that, she copped the Mesa Cannon from Big Mom. Oh, she copped an off-guard Lightning Bolt. So she's... Okay, so we've got an attack from Luffy. We've got an attack from Yamato. We've got attack from Usopp. We've got an off-guard Lightning Bolt from Nami, right? We've got the Mesa Cannon from Big Mom that just essentially did to her what Katakuri did to Luffy and Whole Cake, just took out a chunk on the side. So that's pretty ridiculous, alright? So she's copped 5 reasonably high tier hits. She went down for a chapter, or 2 chapters, okay? Then she's back up clean in this chapter. She immediately cops a flail to the side of the head, alright? And then cops another gigantic lightning bolt through the torso. Like, through every part of her body except her head. So, my girl Ulti has taken 7 high-tier attacks back to back to back to back to back. And she just keeps getting back up like it's nothing. Low-key, she might be one of the most durable beast pirates there is. She's just taking everything. What's this, chat? I think she will be able to achieve any impossible weather abilities, like maybe Lightning Clone, not just Mirage, to have more power. Ulti is stronger than her brother, LMAO. Yeah, no. Page 1 down. Okay. You want to know what I think? Page 1 copped a brutal whopping from Big Mom. All right, he got spanked by Big Mom, and he's playing dead. He's just like, yep, all right. I'm a like, you see him twitching, but no, he's down. He's face down in the gutter, just like thinking his life over, just like, yo, this big girl just slapped me upside the back of the head. I'm gonna just wait here, alright? If I don't move, she's not gonna hurt me anymore, alright? Ulti gets up and she's like, oh my god, Pepe, I'll get revenge. Pepe is just there, just like, shh, don't move, don't say anything, don't let anyone know you're alive. At the end of the battle, get your ass up and be like, oh, what happened, guys? No one would blame Page 1 for not having fought anymore because Big Mom dealt with him, alright? Yo. Got a fair few people on the watching along with us. Cheers, everyone that's watching along. Yo, I love the design on some of these gifters. So, Beast Pirates are starting to crap themselves. We've brought it down from 20,000 to 7,000. There's a total of 500 gifters on the Beast Pirates crew at max, right? So, with about 500 of them, say Otama... Even if Otama changes half of them, right? That's 250 of Kaido's best troops outside of the Flying Six, right? So, say we sway another 200 minimum. 250 minimum to our side. That's still, 19,750, I think. versus 7,500, right? But then, now 2 of the Flying Six have been defeated. What? It can't be. This is unheard of. We might get even more people just going like, oh my god, we're losing. Let's flip sides. Screw this. I ain't on the team of losers. I am formed for this shit. And then, when that happens, alright, it's going to look really good for us. Then Kaido's going to come back from having whooped the ever-loving... Like, Kaido's going to give Yamato a fierce spanking, alright? Eventually. Might not happen immediately, but it'll happen. And then, after that, right, it's going to look all good. Kaido's going to come down, and he's going to just look around, and he's going to be like, why is half my crew fighting for this? Nah, screw this. Borrow breath. What happened at the beginning of the arc? Remember? Remember when Luffy was fighting at Ogabure Town and we had some of the fodder get caught in the blast breath and you just see them just disintegrate? Kaido's just going to look around and just be like, nah, we ain't doing this. Blast breath. Just a little one. Just delete the allies. Or at least a big section of the allies. And we're going to be like, yep, we got ahead of ourselves. We're screwed. And then, depending on how weak and how injured everyone is, CP0 might make a move. Maybe the Weakling Trio is having their new matchups now. See, the only reason I'd say the Weakling Trio would have their matchups now is because they're going to be used for something else that's more important during Act 3. Or their fights aren't what counts as an important fight for Act 3. Alright, Act 4, sorry. I know some people are like, this isn't going to be a 5-act play anymore, but I mean, look, I'm just going to break it down in the simplest way possible. This is easy to follow, alright? From Punk Hazard, all the way up until Wano. All that stretch of time. Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, Zoe, Whole Cake Island, some of the biggest arcs, the whole New World experience that we have dealt with up until now has been essentially setting up for this arc, right? Like, you could almost think of it as its own 5-act play, where Punk Hazard was the introduction, alright? Dressrosa was the second act, where things started to move along and heat up. Act 3 was where we start to, get a little bit around, Then Act 4 being Whole Cake Island, where we just had a lot of conflict, just non-stop. And then Act 5 being Wano, being the resolution, if you want to really try and push it. But, right, Wano is the climax of all of the post-time skip, okay? Because it's going to go, just like Marineford was a, climax of pre-time skip, Wano's a post-time skip climax, alright? And then we're going to have the climax of the whole series coming after this, okay? This has been set up for 10 years. This is a decade of setup. Alright? That's why some of this stuff has been so entertaining. Because it's a decade of stuff in waiting. Just being Chekhov gunned. You know what I mean? It's still going to continue. It's still going to rise. Alright? Whatever the conflicts are, this ain't them. Like, these aren't the main conflicts yet. And that's a scary thing. Like, you got to think of it. Zoro's down at the moment. Do I think Zoro's going to get another fight later on in the arc? Yes, but I don't think it will be what people expect or think it to be, okay? If I'm being completely honest, alright? Zoro probably heals up. Once he's healed up, Zoro's gonna bail over, and then we're gonna see the figure that actually helped the Scabbards, and it's going to be Kumurasaki or Hiyori, alright? And we're going to get a climax to the Orochi storyline, okay? So, before this act ends, we need Orochi to come back, right? We need to put in a confrontation where Zoro can be sort of that mentor role and help Hiyori achieve revenge, because Wano isn't just the arc Zoro got Kumurasaki, alright? Wano is the arc that Zoro became the main character, in a way. Alright? Luffy had a lot of stakes and a lot of, dealings with people in this arc, but Zoro fulfilled the role this arc that normally happens with Luffy. Zoro's the one that met with the people, befriended the people, met the princess, befriended the princess, alright? He's the one that had more emotional stakes in this arc. Sort of befitting that the time he becomes the Luffy, essentially, of the arc, is when he gets his Conqueror's Haki unlocked or confirmed. You know what I mean? Zoro needs to have the conclusion, the resolution, with the villain of Wano. Kaido isn't the villain of Wano. Kaido's the villain, or the climax villain of the New World, essentially. I mean, even just humoring me here, right? Even just look at Kaido. His horns form a crown. He's essentially the guy standing in the way of being the Pirate King at the moment, alright? Without Blackbeard, leveling up and all that stuff, Kaido's sort of just the de facto... He took over Whitebeard's position as a dude waiting in front of the throne. You know what I mean? So, I think we're still going to get a little bit of setup, like I said, around chapter 1025. So, another 9 chapters, I think we'll have had Act 3 over, hopefully, where we've set everything up enough, alright? That a few people come back, a few people go down, a few people heal up, people scatter around, move around, we get to focus on a few different things, alright? Then Act 4 opens, and where everyone's shuffled around to is where the major conflict's going to be. Like, I think part of the reason why we had Marco have to be in this arc isn't just to, help pad out and add some filler and, delegate to stuff. Marco sort of had to fill the role that Zoro would have done if he didn't get invested in the arc, essentially. Like, Marco's just a stand-in for Zoro, essentially, to take on King here. Because, shoot me if you think, I don't think Zoro, with breaking almost every bone in his body, is getting up after this and then soloing a near full health First Division commander, even if that First Division commander has shown nothing. Okay? I think, and, correct me if you think I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think I'm right or wrong on this. But Zoro, his hype moment was he put a scar on Kaido. That is more impressive than defeating any commander, say Ben Beckman or Marco. You know what I mean? Putting a scar on a Yonko, like, that's some high tier stuff here. You know what I mean? And it's a big scar at that. Zoro, that's all the feat he needed in terms of combatability or DC. That's all he needed. Now you take him out of the equation, you heal him up, and you throw him for the thematical finale of this arc. You know what I mean? Congrats on 30 subs. Hope you get more, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I didn't realize I got to 30 subs. That must have been the notification that popped up before. Yo, big 30. I know it's not much to most people, but to me, it is appreciated, and it is definitely welcomed. All right? Again, that being said, if you haven't done so already, you know what you can do. All right? Subscribe to the channel. It is very appreciated, alright? Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up. It does help, definitely. And more importantly, join the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description down below, alright? Join the Discord. You get chapters, the links to the chapter as soon as they drop, which is what I was doing, slowly refreshing my tab every second this afternoon before the chapter dropped, alright? And feel free to talk anything anime and manga related with myself and anyone else you ever see on this channel, alright? But yeah, like, I better wrap this up soon, but, dude, pretty much, like I said, around 9 chapters, we get to 1025. Then the crazy thing is we probably have 4 chapters, I think, around 4 chapters of intermission. The reason I say that big is because I'm pretty sure when Act 1 ended, going into Act 2, we had 2 chapters of intermission where we had the Blackbeard reveal and the what was it? It was the Blackbeard bounty reveal and something. Oh, it was the news coups and stuff like that about Sabo, I think. Maybe not. It was something around that. Then Act 3 ended, right? Oh, sorry, Act 2 ended, and we had, going into Act 3, 3 chapters where we had Ultimate, we had the abolishment of the warlords, alright, and we had Dragon and whatnot seemingly making a move and all that good stuff, and we got the Yonko bounties. That was so juicy. But, 3 chapters for that. Act 3, when it ends, I think we're going to have 4 chapters, and I think it's going to... I think we're going to hit some crazy points in the story, realistically. Like, I think as entertaining and as crazy as Wano is, and I think the fights are going to make us even more insanely hyped when they go, like, again, I think up until now, Oda's sort of been just purposefully using this as sort of filler. That's a, might not seem like it, but I mean, like, I think it's done pretty intentionally where this is just entertaining padding until he gets to the big climax where he's going to blow our minds. Because Oda's good at that. He can just throw a crazy thing in the mix and just break your mind, essentially. But I think in the next intermission, low key or high key, whatever you want to say, we get Mihawk's bounty reveal and updated bounty reveals for all the warlords. All right, and past and present, because they might do updated ones for the past ones in case any of them slip through the cracks. But like Mihawk bounty reveal, I think that shit is inbound. Like no one can tell me otherwise. Okay, that's one thing. I think we might get to see what Blackbeard was going after. All right, so we might get a Blackbeard and Shanks like face down, not the altercation, but we might get a stare down. Which, I mean, think about that. If we saw Blackbeard and Shanks face to face at any point in the story, you'd blow up. Your mind would just implode. You know what I mean? Dragon making a move for Sabo. We're going to get some form of resolution with that. And, I mean, low-key, do you know what one thing that's people just haven't thought of that sort of really, like, could just come out of nowhere and hit everyone else? Not just the SSG having potentially beaten the Warlords. I mean, think about how crazy it would be if we found out Mihawk actually lost because of a new weapon the SSG made. You know what I mean? It would be filthy. People would be fuming. But people would be screaming Mid-Hawk. But if you have a weapon that can take down a Yonko level person, that's definitely fearful and definitely a good reason to get rid of the Warlords in the first place. And just moving that little bit further on, all right? We might get to see the light is trying to extinguish. Because that's just sort of a plot point that we've just all sort of forgotten about, right? It's just sort of lulled over. I think shit's about to hit the fan off Wano, and then we're going to come back to Wano and just be lost in the fights, and like we're going to be torn, like, oh my god, I want to keep watching this fight, but then again, I also want to see that, but Do you think Blackbeard will steal Kaido's Devil Fruit like what he did with Whitebeard? Me. No. Hear me out here. This isn't a shot at you, alright? Get Exquisite D Flores, if that is your name. I'm sorry if I pronounced that horribly. I did a theory video a couple of weeks back, alright? I'm pretty sure I released it. I think Blackbeard isn't going to go after... I don't think he's going after Kaido's fruit. I think you've got the right idea. I think he's going after someone's fruit. I don't think it's who you think. Pre-time skip, all Blackbeards... Like, okay. Quick rundown of what the theory was, essentially. Pre-time skip, from the moment Blackbeard was introduced into the story till the moment he, climaxed in Marineford, it was a very distinct narrative of Blackbeard became a pirate, wreaking havoc on the seas, obtaining devil fruits that he wanted. But that story was always intertwined with the Whitebeard pirates. More specifically Ace, but the Whitebeard pirates, right? Blackbeard post-time skip, there's no Whitebeard pirates anymore. He defeated them off-screen, essentially, in the Payback War. The new person that Blackbeard's story is intrinsically entwined with is the Revolutionaries. He met, his first commander clashed with Sabo, alright? We had them track Sabo back to the Revolutionaries' base at Baltigo and try to attack. They tried to invade, right? And now Sabo is mysteriously up in the air. We don't know. We got a news report about Sabo, alright? And Blackbeard specifically says, alright boys, if the Navy's just going to take it, I might as well claim the prize. My theory was that Blackbeard isn't talking about Sabo and Sabo's fruit there, even though they were going after the Flare fruit, right? The Nami. I think Blackbeard and I think the world government has foolishly done to Dragon what they did to Whitebeard pre-time skip, where they had the world's strongest man, baited them in with their, second in command, trying to take them out. I think they're going to do the same thing again after the Warlords, right? Where they've captured Sabo or claim to have captured Sabo. They might not actually even have the guy, but they're going to try and use that to bait Dragon out, right? To take out Dragon. And I think Blackbeard, while Dragon's flustered trying to find out what's up with Sabo and is going to try and make a move, I think Blackbeard's going to third party and try to get Dragon's fruit. Because a lot of people have theorized Dragon has the Thunderbird fruit, all right, from Native American mythology. Not only is there a lot of visual aesthetic reasons why, but it's also the weather, manipulation and control. We've seen him seemingly turn into somewhat of a Wind Logia in the past, more specifically in the ASL flashback, or it might be in Dressrosa Sabo flashback. If you actually look in the manga, when Dragon appears on the ship after having saved Sabo, you can actually see like the back half of his body is wind. You know what I mean? But then you also have it in Logtown where the lightning bolt that hit Buggy, alright? I think that wasn't just luck. I think that was pretty evidently Dragon, because Dragon specifically came to Logtown to see Luffy off, alright? And he pretty much even comments on it. Like, he's like, he had no other reason to be in Logtown, or the East Blue for that matter. Pretty much came there because he had a rough idea that Luffy was going to take off, alright? Saves Luffy and he's like, yo, go be your own man. Peace out. I respect that. Pirate, I can rock with that. I can rock with the pirate dream, right? Blackbeard, though, whoever his story is intrinsically tied to is what his goal is, right? Blackbeard, 100% going to be going after that. If it is some type of mythical zone, you got to think, from Oda's entertaining standpoint, he has to give him some... If he's giving him a third fruit, he's got to give him a ridiculous ability. Something that's just going to blow your minds. Something that'll be like, oh my god, this is so hype. But low-key, as good as Kaido's dragon fruit is, right? We're seeing it. If Oda's giving him a new ability, it's got to be something we know a little bit about, right? That we can see base, like, really base way. But it's got to be something that's also new and exciting. Something that we haven't explored 100,000 times over. You know what I mean? We're getting, dude, we are 1,000... No, sorry. We are 107 chapters into Wano. God, that math almost took me out then. We're 107 chapters into Wano. It's the longest arc in the entire story. And we're following a dragon. You know what I mean? He's not going to immediately go off the longest arc in the story and go, and we're reusing the ability and just tossing it over to the new guy, alright? Yeah, he's got some other stuff as well, but think about how good the dragon is. No, he's going to give him an ability that we know very little about, right? We're probably going to be introduced to it in Dragon, right? In some ridiculous conflict way. We don't know if Blackbeard has to necessarily kill people to get their devil fruits, but we do know that, he's got to try and fight hard to get devil fruits. He's got to, be able to incapacitate someone to get their fruit, essentially, at minimum, right? But, I reckon at this point in time, the way I see it, Oda's going to throw a mad red herring to make Blackbeard the most threatening pirate in the world, even more threatening than Kaido and Luffy, right? He's got to give him the title of the world's strongest pirate. You know what I mean? To do that, take out the world's worst criminal and have the world's strongest man's ability, have the world's most wanted man's ability, and, have the ability to cancel out other people's devil fruits on top of already having Haki. I just think it's going to be Oda's red herring to shake up the series. You know what I mean? He's going to get... Blackbeard's going to go, he's going to get Kaido's devil fruit, and it's just going to be pretty crazy. But yeah. Alrighty. I'm going to wrap up the live reaction here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it for coming out and sticking by, and I appreciate the chat for being as lively as I have been today. Alright, it is definitely appreciated. There will be a live discussion over the weekend, so like I said, alright, hit the bell icon for notifications, jump in on that. I'll have a few other people in here, or at least one other person in here for the discussion over the weekend to talk about the chapter, alright? Maybe talk about some other stuff. But yeah, you know what it's like. Thank you for coming out. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. And like I said, jump in the Discord, talk anything anime and manga related. Give me a sub. It is very appreciated, alright? I'm thirsty for the subs. And comment in the comment section down below what your thoughts were of this chapter, alright? Because low key, nah, screw that, no low key, high key. I think this is a definite 10 out of 10 chapter. I love the progression for Nami, and I need to mull this over because damn, Nami sort of just skyrocketed to me. Like, I didn't want to say it out loud, but I mean, like, I'm kind of sitting here like, Nami versus Robin, Nami versus Robin, Nami versus Robin, Nami versus Robin. Robin's got the hands, but Nami. Ooh, this is kind of filthy because Nami doesn't even need to necessarily hold a climb attack anymore for her climb attack to fight. So she can be disarmed. She can be neutralized and still fight. So I'm kind of like, Nami just got an ass pull of a power up, and I ain't even mad because it's actually so creative and so sick. Anyway, peace. Nice theory. Thank you so much. Oh, it's appreciated. All right. Have a good one. Till the next video. Until the next chapter, even. Peace. Have a good day. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at New World Super 2. Goodbye.